In the dark corridors of the Middle Ages lies a fascinating and equally surprising story: Pope Joan. This story is considered one of the most mysterious and controversial events in history. While some think this story is a legend, some historians argue that it might be true. Now let's delve into this captivating story together. Pope Joan's story begins in the city of Mainz, Germany. Born in the early 9th century, Joan exhibited an extraordinary intelligence and a passion for learning, even as a child. However, due to the societal norms of the time, it was uncommon for women to receive an education. Joan decided to overcome this barrier by disguising herself as a man. As a young girl, she donned her brother's clothes and took the name Johannes Anglicus. Joan began her religious education under her male identity. Her intelligence and knowledge soon drew attention, and she studied in Athens and Rome. She could speak Latin, Greek, and Hebrew fluently. These skills led her to become a teacher at one of the most prestigious religious schools of the time. The journey to Rome marked a turning point in Joan's life. Upon arriving in Rome, her knowledge and deep understanding of religious matters allowed her to rise quickly. She started advising the Pope and served in the highest ranks of the Church. During this time, Joan continued to successfully conceal her identity. Known as Johannes Anglicus, Joan quickly gained respect and admiration within the church circles of Rome. After the death of the Pope of the time, church officials decided to elect her as Pope. Thus, Joan was elected as Pope John VIII. However, no one knew she was actually a woman. During her papacy, Pope Joan enacted many significant reforms. She made various arrangements to improve the church's financial situation and drew attention with her educational reforms. Especially the work she did regarding women's education made her an even more extraordinary figure. However, alongside all these successes, Joan's greatest secret was becoming an increasingly heavy burden. Pope Joan's secret was revealed one day during a religious procession in the streets of Rome. According to various sources, Joan began to experience labor pains while riding a horse. In the astonished eyes of the public, she gave birth to a baby boy. This event clearly revealed that Joan was actually a woman and had been leading the church as pope for a long time. After this event, there are various accounts regarding Joan's fate. Some sources claim she died during childbirth, while others suggest she was lynched. There is very little information about Joan's baby. However, this event caused a major sensation in church history and has been a topic of debate for many years. The story of Pope Joan has been told and written in various forms for centuries. Whether this story is true remains uncertain. Some historians believe this tale is entirely a legend fabricated by opponents of the church. Others argue that this story is based on some real events and was censored throughout history. Joan's story is a powerful symbol of the challenges and obstacles faced by women throughout history. The pursuit of education and freedom, as in Joan's story, remains at the center of many women's struggles today. The incredible story of Pope Joan is a tale hidden in the dark pages of history, but never forgotten. This story is a saga of courage, intelligence, and the triumph of determination. Joan's story will continue to shed light on the difficulties and struggles women have faced throughout history. What do you think? Is this story real or fabricated?